as a modern day human employee and being on the computer, um, these guys right here. So when you say, oh, my low back hurts, or oh, my hips are really tight, they need opening, when we're seated for 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, and don't take a lot of breaks, this hip flexor, see when I stand up, how it's really it's long, it's lengthened. When I'm sitting like this, it is in a state of constant contraction. So this gets really, really, really tight, which pulls the hip, but it also pulls the low back. So the first thing that I'm just going to remind you of is when you've been seated for a long time, the best thing in the world that you can do is just to do some really simple little butterflies. And what that does is it brings a little bit of movement into the legs, but it also tells your brain to send signals to this area and this area that you're actually about to go from a place of being held to a place of movement. And it's way less likely to kind of stick and get tight. The other thing that happens when we're seated is we're tight, 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 best of intentions with our posture. And then we go, ugh. And all of the small little neck muscles here and the upper traps end up taking way more weight than they were intended to. And last little bit of my TED talk here is think about ancestors beginning of time walking around looking for fruits, looking for, so we were meant, our bodies were meant to be walking a lot more than what they currently do, which is why most people have like their step goal, but we literally were just walking around looking for food. And sometimes you look down, but not for the amount of time that we end up as modern day human beings.